Hey everybody, it's Tony the Big T Bariatric and I'm back at you with another video, and today we're going to talk about Lizzo. Now some of you guys remember in my community post a few days ago, maybe a week ago, I posted that South Park was going to do an obesity episode, and the picture had Cartman taking Ozempic. And I had a laugh about it, so I had to post it on my community wall. But apparently, on South Park, that episode, I've not watched it yet. I'm thinking about watching it and maybe even reacting to it. They mentioned Lizzo, and Lizzo got a hold of this, and she reacted to the clip about her on her TikTok, and so we're going to react to it right now.
Guys, my worst fear has been actualized. I've been referenced in a South Park episode. I'm so scared. I'm going to blind duet to it right now. Here we go.
I'm telling you, Sheila, these new drugs are pretty amazing. I was feeling so ashamed of myself, watching Randy go out and exercise all the time and not eating as much. But I just don't have the same kind of willpower he has.
Which of the drugs are you on, Sharon? Ozempic, Mounjaro?
Oh no, I talked to my doctor. He said insurance would only pay for those if I had diabetes.
But if you can't afford them, then how are you managing your weight?
Don't you know, Sheila? Now there's a whole new obesity drug for those of us who can't afford Ozempic and Mounjaro. I've controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
Oh, it's Lizzo.
Oh, it's Lizzo. Oh, that's hilarious. I definitely need to watch this episode.
FDA-approved Lizzo makes you feel good about your weight, and it costs 90% less than Ozempic.
I've lowered my standards and my expectations.
It's Lizzo. In case studies, 70% of patients on Lizzo no longer cared how much they weighed.
I don't give two shits.
Oh, it's Lizzo. Lizzo helps you eat everything you want and keep physical activity to a minimum. Some patients report constipation while listening to Lizzo. Stop listening to Lizzo if you experience suicidal thoughts. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis, hypothermia,
Cut the
and
fucking
literally
album!
bleeding out your ears. Are you living with concerns of obesity?
Ask about the power of not giving a fuck with Lizzo.
Period. That's crazy. I just feel like, damn, I'm really that bitch. I'm really that bitch. I really showed the world how to love yourself and not give a fuck, to the point where these men in Colorado know who the fuck I am and put it on their cartoon that's been around for 25 years. I'm really that bitch, and I'll show y'all how to not give a fuck, and I'm going to keep on showing you how to not give a fuck. Oh, Lizzo, bitch.
All right, so the clip was hilarious. I gotta watch it. I think it's on Paramount Plus. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. But at the end there, Lizzo, man, you just lost the plot. They were making fun of you. They were making fun of you because you just don't care. You don't care. And that's the problem here, is you don't care about being fat. And I think every single fat activist takes Lizzo because they don't care that they're fat, and they should. You should care. Everybody should care how healthy they are. Everybody should care what their fat is doing to their bodies. You should all care, right? Like, to say that I'm that bitch because they made a cartoon about her when they're really making fun of her and her attitude, that's a terrible attitude to have. I would never want to be made fun of on a South Park episode. I really wouldn't. Like, like they're going to take all my flaws and they're going to broadcast it, but the way that Lizzo just closed it out there, just like, I don't know. That's just her whole attitude, and it's terrible. It's a terrible attitude to have. But I especially like the one where the guy's in the rocking chair and crap flies out of his ears. Oh, man. Yeah, every single fat activist listens to Lizzo and watches Lizzo and takes Lizzo because they just have that attitude that they don't care. They don't care the consequences. And they should. They should. But is it true that you can't get Ozempic unless you also have diabetes? It is a diabetic drug, so that'd be interesting to know that if you have obesity and diabetes that you can get it, but I really didn't think that that was true, that there was a lot of doctors who were prescribing it for obesity and not just diabetes. So that'd be an interesting caveat here, that you can't even use those drugs unless you also have diabetes. But anyways, that's my video today, guys. It's a really short one. Still got a lot of homework to do today, but tomorrow I'm free, and so I'm planning out recording another My 600 Pound Life reaction video. Yeah, I've just had a terrible time with them lately, but more content is coming this week, I promise. Alright, I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. God bless you.